Right, dear students, you are welcome back to this second part of this complex number. All right, so in this one now we're going to be looking at algebraic expressions of a complex number. Very important, and we're going to be starting with addition of complex number. So in this question on the board, it says given the complex numbers, that is z1 is equal to 3 minus 3i and z2 is equal to 4 plus 3i, and we're asked to perform the following on this z1 and z2, which are: number one, find z1 plus 2z2. Number two says find z1 plus z2. Then finally, number three says find 2z1 plus 3z2. All right, so we're going to perform the calculations here now. Solutions. Solutions. For number one, says find z1 plus 2z2. All right, so of course we need to have in mind what z1 is. Z1 is nothing but 3 minus 3i, and z2 means 4 plus 3i. And now these two in front of this z2 here means that whatever thing z2 is, we are going to multiply it by 2. So putting that, we are going to open up a bracket and say 3 minus 3i as our z1 plus 2 into 4 plus 3i as our z2. So this is it. So now furthermore, we're going to open out this bracket here with these two outside, such that we're going to have 3 minus 3i plus 2 times 4 is nothing but 8. Again, plus 2 times 3i, we have plus 6i. So at this stage now, what we're going to do is simply to collect like terms. So we have 3 plus 8 minus 3i plus 6i. And 3 plus 8 is nothing but 11. Then minus 3i plus 6i is nothing but minus 3i. All right, so this is the answer. Therefore, z1 plus 2z2 is equal to 11 minus 3i. Okay, quickly, number 2. In number 2, which says z1 plus z2, that is z1 plus z2, we are going to have, open a bracket, 3 minus 3i plus, open again, 4 plus 3i. Okay, this is our z1 plus z2. So in this case now, there's no coefficient that is multiplying z1 or z2 in this case. So, and again, trying to open out this bracket with plus, we're just going to have something like this: 3 minus 3i plus 4 plus 3i. So collecting like terms, we have 3 plus 4 minus 3i plus 3i. Very, very important. So at this point now, what will happen is that this one will cancel out this one, such that I have this to be 7. So the real part is what is remaining, and the imaginary part has been cancelled. Okay, so trying to solve so please, you can copy the notes or you can take a screenshot of your screen. So now the last part, which is the number 3, I will solve it erasing number 1. Let me erase number 1 quickly. So the last one says find 2z1 plus 3z2. So for me to find this, of course, z1 and z2 all has coefficients multiplying them. So I will say 2 into z1 is 3 minus 3i into plus 3 into 4 plus 3i, close. So I'm going to evaluate, that is, open out this bracket. I'm going to open out this bracket with these 2 and 3 in front of this place. So I'll have 2 times 3, I'll have 6. 2 times minus 3i, I'll have minus 6i. Again, 3 times 4, I'll have plus 12. 3 times 3, I'll have plus 9i. Taking or collecting like terms, I'll have that this is equal to 6 plus 12 minus 6i plus 9i. Okay, what I actually mean by collecting like terms means those ones that are having I, I'm going to put them together, and those ones that are not having I, I'm going to put them together. That is, those ones that are not having I are the real parts, and those ones that are having I are the imaginary parts. So gather the real parts on one side and gather the imaginary part on one side. So this is the real part on one side. Now this is the imaginary part on the other side. So I'm going to add up. All right. So 6 plus 12 is nothing but 18. So I'll have that this is equal to 18, and minus 6 plus 9 is nothing but 3. So I have minus 3i. Okay, so this is actually what I have. This is my final answer. So the next one we are going to enter now is nothing but subtraction of a complex number. So again, given this same question, if we are told to do subtraction of a complex number, it will mean that, for instance, here now where we have plus here, we are going to have minus instead. And here now where we have plus again, minus. Here where we have plus again, minus. So let's assume that I take away this plus, take away this plus, take away this plus, and replace all of them with minus. So it will now mean subtraction of a complex number. So let me call it subtraction of a complex number. So subtraction of a complex number. Again, given the same complex number, that is z1 is equal to this and z2 is equal to this. Now find the following: z1 minus 2z2. Again, z1 minus z2. Lastly, 2z1 minus 3z2. So we should find all of this. The same step we took in the case of addition, but now in the case of subtraction, there is going to be a slight modification, and I need you to pay very close attention. Number one. So in the first case, we are asked to find z1 minus 2z2. It will be equal to, now put the value of z1, which is not minus, close. Now bring down this the way it is, which is 3 minus 3i minus 8, which is minus 2 times 4 is minus 8. Again, minus 2 times plus 3i, I will have minus 6i. Collecting like terms, I have 3 minus 8 and minus 3i minus 6i. Evaluating further, I will have minus 5 and minus 9i. And this is my final answer. Okay, for number one. Okay, now for number two says we should find this, which is z1 minus z2. So this is z1 minus z2 will be equal to, now what is z1? Z1 is actually, open a bracket now, z1 is 3 minus 3i. Now put minus, open a bracket, you have 4 plus 3i, close, equal to, now at this part, now I'm going to use this minus sign here to open out this bracket, so that I will have 3 minus 3i as this part is, now minus 4 minus 3i. Now, next, I'm going to collect like terms, which is 3 minus 4 minus 3i minus 3i. Evaluating for the half, minus 1 minus 6i. And that's my answer for number 2. Now, finally, let us look at number 3 as far as subtraction of complex number is concerned. So I'm going to wipe off. So please take a screenshot of your note, of your screen rather. So the third one says that we should find 2z1 minus 3z2. And if I do that, I'm going to have something like this. Now, 2 outside into 3 minus 3i as the value of z1. Now, minus 3 outside into 4 plus 3i, close. Now I'm going to use this 2 here to open out this bracket and use this minus 3 here to open out this bracket. Doing that, I will have that this is equal to 2 times 3, I will have 6. 2 times minus 3i, I will have minus 6i. Next, minus 3 times 4, I will have minus 12. Next, minus 3 times plus 3i, I will have minus 9i. Next stage will be to collect like terms, and if I do that, I will have that this is equal to 6 minus 12 and minus 6i minus 9i. So evaluating for that, 6 minus 12 is nothing but minus 6, and minus 6 minus 9 is nothing but minus 15. Minus 15i rather. Okay, so this is the answer for the third one. So this is it about addition and subtraction of a complex number. So in summary of what we've just learned in this video, it is that whenever you are given a complex number, say this, and a complex number this, and now you are asked to find or you are asked to add this and this up, you are simply going to carry it out in that way we've seen. Or you are asked to subtract them, you're also going to carry it out in the way we have seen. So the most important thing is that ensure that if you're dealing with addition of complex number, add real parts to real parts and add imaginary parts to imaginary parts. Again, if you are doing subtraction of a complex number, subtract real parts from real parts and subtract imaginary parts from imaginary parts. That is just the basic idea behind it. Okay, quickly we are going to be seeing multiplication of a complex number in our next video. Thank you.